Hey guys, I don't even know what to say right now. It has been too long since I've uploaded a video. I took a 3-month break and I was going to share a little bit with you today about what I've been doing these 3 months. I'll tell you, it's not been a lot, but it has been rewarding in a lot of different ways. Just want to let you guys know what's been going on. What's up? How are you guys? First of all, I just want to say, because you can probably hear him breathing, I'm just going to start this video off with a bang. Show you that I got a puppy. This is Jazz. Say hi, Jazz. He's very lovable. He really loves people. He's just a little ball of sunshine. He likes to get into trouble, of course, because he's a puppy, but we got him about a month or two ago, and he obviously has not learned to stop biting yet, but his teeth haven't fully grown in, so he's not biting super hard, but that's like one habit he really needs to get out of. But I'll show you some footage from the first day that we got him. We took him to the park. He really loves to run. If you start running, he'll start running and he'll chase after you because he's a miniature Australian Shepherd. He's a herding dog, so I guess that's just naturally what he does. He's being so weird right now. Jazz, come on. Anyway, if you hear him chewing on the chair that's next to me or breathing, it's not a ghost or a demon, it's just my puppy. We have this wicker chair that he just loves to eat, so that's been his new favorite thing. It was actually super funny because I woke up on a Sunday. I think we were kind of bummed because we slept in too late to make it to church, but my friend had randomly texted me that she had a puppy and she asked if I wanted it, and I was like, heck yes. And I was not looking for a puppy, but it's something that me and my husband have wanted for a while. And he would always say we're not ready. And I don't know if we were ready for this, but it just kind of fell into our lap. I'm super happy about it. Husband works during the day and I'm alone at home a lot. So it's been nice to have his company. For the first couple weeks, I wasn't getting really any sleep. I would be waking up anywhere between 2, 3, 4 in the morning. And then again at 6, I'd try to go back to sleep the rest of the day, but it just never really worked out. And I ended up just being so tired that I would lay in bed all day and watch shows and stuff, but I wouldn't do anything else. I wasn't tired enough to go to sleep, but I wasn't tired enough to do something productive. So that was the first month of having him. And I think that was at the beginning of February. At the beginning of February, I thought that I was going to start making videos again, and I was ready to start grinding. I was going to just take December and January as a impromptu rest. It turned into another month, which I probably needed. It's kind of weird because I'm an Aries, so I feel like I'm very, very restless, and I don't worship astrology, don't get it twisted, but I think that the day that you're born does have significance, and the time that you're born has significance. So I do follow I don't know what it's called, I like the astrological names because a lot of the times that they are accurate. When someone says they're a Libra, oftentimes they do have Libra characteristics. For me, I'm an Aries, so I definitely have Aries characteristics. I'm very fiery, passionate person, and I like to be doing things. I like to stay busy, even if I'm just cleaning around the house or doing something mundane that doesn't really matter. I always feel guilty if I'm not continuously busy. When I was resting for these several months, there's just this urge in me, I just felt so guilty, I should be doing more. And that's true. I don't think we should waste our life away to any regard, but I went through a lot last year. My family went through a lot last year, continuous trials and tribulations, and things kind of got worse in December after I made my last video. So I really, really needed a break. My grandma moved out and back to Flagstaff a few weeks after I made my last video. I think she moved out at the beginning of January. The whole situation with my grandma has been very hard on my family. I have some members in my family that haven't been taking it really well, and so they've been lashing out on me. That's what was going on at the time, which was really disheartening because I was my grandma's caretaker and I was doing my best to help her. It was kind of no matter what I did, her paranoia got the best of her. And I think that maybe I will make a video on if you have to deal with someone who has dementia or Alzheimer's. I'm not an expert, but I can relate and I know how difficult it is. So if that is something that you're struggling with, I will pray for you. And my heart goes out to you because it's difficult, and it was was really hard on my family. It was hard on my mental health. It was kind of like no matter how much I helped my grandma, she just always thought that I was like stealing from her or something, and that obviously wasn't the case. I wanted to help her. So it was hard. It was really hard. And then after that, I really, like I said, I just really needed some space and a break from everything. I haven't really socialized much with anyone the last few months, maybe online a little bit or through text messages. But sometimes I have these days or weeks even that I just don't want to talk to anybody. My phone will be on and everyone's going to be texting me like, where are you? What are you doing? What's been going on with you? And I don't know if it's the introvert in me or what, but just to recharge, I just felt like I really needed to disconnect from everything. I wasn't even watching YouTube videos for a couple months, which is not normal for me because I'm like constantly watching YouTube videos. There's a lot of people that I'm subscribed to that I love. I'll even watch my own content sometimes for inspiration. That was a red flag for me that I really needed to disconnect. So as I was starting to come out of this, I got the puppy. He ruined my sleep schedule, so I had to take like another month off, which was fine because I could dedicate my time to training him. He's super smart, so he's learned a lot of tricks really fast. I believe it was also in the month of February that my husband's grandma had passed away. She had some health issues she was dealing with for a long time. Man, there's so much I want to update you guys on because there's a lot of things that have happened that are just really crazy. But my husband's grandma passed away, and then a few weeks later, my grandpa passed away. It was the first member in my family that I was directly related and close to that passed away. I was really close with my grandpa growing up, but he lived in Maryland for the past 20 years or so, and I never really got to see him. We talked over the phone every now and then. I didn't really get to spend a lot of my adult years with him, except for from a distance. So when he passed, it was kind of strange for me because it didn't really affect my immediate life. Like, this wasn't somebody that I talked to every day, but he was my grandfather, obviously, and he was an important part of such a huge part of my childhood. He was a veteran. He used to work for the government. He was just the kindest, wisest man you'll ever meet. An incredible piano player. I learned recently that he used to play guitar and ukulele when he was younger too, which I didn't know. That makes a lot of sense. My family is very musical, and he liked to sing, and he was a great man, and I wish I could have said goodbye to him. I have full faith that he's with the Lord now, happy and not suffering anymore, and that's more than I could ask for. So I rejoice because he smoked cigarettes for a long time, and he was carrying around an oxygen tank for many years. I know that he was in a lot of pain, and I think that for a while he was ready to go, and it was really sad, but I know that he's with the Lord, and that's more than I could ask for. That happened, and then a couple days later, me and my husband went on a vacation to San Diego for our 2-year anniversary on 2/22/2022, because that's my life. I've talked about the number 22 before, but I want to do another separate video on the number 22 and how God has used it in my life, because it's just wild. I did purposely pick the 22nd of February for our anniversary. I did not realize that our 2-year anniversary would be in 2022. It's too many twos. It's just crazy. Long story short, God has used the number 22 to kind of be a sign of hope and peace and guidance in my life and faith, and a sign that he's with me. And like I said, I will discuss that later because there's a lot I want to say about that. And yeah, we just got back a few days ago. I've just been reassessing things and trying to get my life back in order. I'm ready to start taking life more seriously this month and get back on my routines and my priorities. Getting my routine back on track has been a struggle, but it's getting a bit easier. It's kind of like when you take enough time of a break, you just feel so guilty for taking a break that you're just ready to grind. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, and I'm definitely feeling a lot better, like mentally. It definitely got like weird and dark for a minute there, but the Lord is good, and he's brought new life into my bones through the trip that me and AJ took, and just through everything that's happened over the last year with me and the last few months. I feel a lot more at peace. There's a lot of things I want to work on. God has started the journey of me quitting nicotine, which has not been successful at all so far, but I know that this is something that God wants for me. Obviously, he doesn't want me to be addicted to anything anything but him, you know? Obviously, it's not good for my health. And then what happened with my granddad, he passed away from, you know, having lung problems. So it's something that I need to do. And it's not easy. I've been addicted to nicotine since I was probably 14, you know, because I used to smoke cigarettes for about 10 years and then I switched to vaping and now I use a Juul. Don't ever get a Juul. It's not a good tool to use to help you quit nicotine at all. It's funny, like a few months ago, I was driving around with my husband. This was when we were still working DoorDash. And I was thinking in my head, like, I really need to quit vaping. And right after I had that thought, this car drove in front of me with this bumper sticker that said something like, "You only need Jesus." And I was like, okay, I can tell this is the start of my quitting journey. And I felt really guilty for not quitting right away then. And I still feel guilty because I know that quitting is something that God has asked me to do and I've still not done it. I know that it's just going to be a process of God rewiring my brain to not need this horrible thing in my life anymore. So pray for me in that regard because it's a struggle. If you have had a nicotine addiction in your life, I know how hard it can be. It's really difficult. So please pray for me that I get healing from this. But yeah, I just wanted to give like a little update video for you guys and let you know where I'm at. I am back now into my regular routine. I'm starting to get back into it. So I'm going to be filming more again, actually filming again. And I'm so excited. I have a new video that I have coming out soon that I will upload for you guys. I'm not sure if I'll wait till next Friday or if I'll upload it before then. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be creating. I've been playing guitar again too. I don't know if I told you guys this yet, but I am a singer and a songwriter and I love to play and sing and write, and I've been doing so much of that lately. I've just been feeling so creative and inspired again, which is something that I feel like I've been dry of. I was dry of for a long time, so I'm just excited. You know, I'm just excited. So I have a vlog coming for you guys next week. I'm super excited about it. I don't know if I'm gonna wait till Friday, if I'm gonna upload it before then, but either way, it's gonna be great. It's super funny to me. I don't know, it's a funny vlog, I feel. So we just had a lot of fun on our trip. I also started serving at church again in January, I think. I started helping out at the front office at Impact. I've only served 3 days so far. It's been really rewarding and fun. I'm loving getting to know people in the church that I've, you know, looked up to for a long time, and it's been great. I remember the first day that I was there, I was talking with this girl that's been, you know, kind of teaching me the job and stuff, and God gave me this vision in my mind's eye. It was like a vision of like roots, because what we're supposed to do as Christians is get rooted with other believers, right? And he gave me this picture of roots. Like it was kind of like a fast glimpse of like the future he could give me if I kept walking this route. So yeah, I'm excited to keep serving. Slowly but surely, my mental health is feeling like it's getting it's a lot better than it was. Before I go, I wanted to share this verse with you. Well, it's a chapter. It's Ezekiel 37. I've heard this verse in different ways, but I've never actually sat down to read it for myself because I'm going through the Bible right now, but I am currently on Deuteronomy. I have quite a bit till I get to Ezekiel. I just wanted to read this to you because it felt like such an anthem, a prophetic word to my life, because I had been feeling kind of lifeless for a couple months for different reasons, and this verse really felt like it breathed fresh air into my lungs again. So I'm going to share it with you. This is Ezekiel 37:1 to 14, and it says, "The hand of the Lord was on me, and he brought me out of the spirit of the Lord and set me in the middle of a valley. It was full of bones. He led me back and forth among them. I saw a great many bones on the floor of the valley, bones that were very dry. He asked me, 'Son of man, can these bones live?' I said, 'Sovereign Lord, you alone know.' Then he said to me, 'Prophesy to these bones and say to them, Dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. This is what the Sovereign Lord says to these bones. I will make breath enter you, and you will come to life. I will attach tendons to you, and make flesh come upon you, and cover you with skin. I will put breath in you, and you will come to life. Then you will know that I am the Lord.' So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I was prophesying there was noise, a rattling sound. The bones came together, bone to bone. I looked, and tendons and flesh appeared on them, and skin covered them, but there was no breath in them. Then he said to me, 'Prophesy to the breath, prophesy, Son of man, and say to it, This is what the Sovereign Lord says. Come, breath, from the four winds, and breathe into these slain, that they may live.' So I prophesied as he commanded me, and breath entered them. They came to life and stood up on their feet, a vast army. Then he said to me, Son of man, these bones are the people of Israel. They say, our bones are dried up and our hope is gone. We are cut off. Therefore prophesy and say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. My people, I am going to open your graves and bring you up from them. I will bring you back to the land of Israel. Then you, my people, will know that I am the Lord. When I open your graves and bring you up from them, I will put my spirit in you and you will live, and I will settle you in your own land. Then you will know that I, the Lord, have spoken and have done it, declares the Lord. Just reading that passage aloud, I feel like new wind in me. And if you haven't read it before, I encourage you to also read Ezekiel 37 and read it aloud and feel that new life come into you. Because we don't have to be defeated, we can be victorious. It's all about your perception and your perspective and your mindset. The Lord doesn't want us to live in misery, and he can bring dry bones to life. And that's the amazing thing about God. I hope that you enjoyed this video today. I hope you enjoyed our little talk. I am happy. I'm just happy. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be talking to you guys. I'm happy to be creating again. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say at the moment. Like I said, there's a new vlog from San Diego coming. I love you. God loves you. And I hope you have a great day. Okay, bye.